This is Africa. Daniel Wilson Orunaboka is a Nigerian singer-songwriter, sound engineer, politician, actor, businessman, and social activist known for his contributions to the Nigerian music industry, particularly in the 1990s and early 2000s. Born in Tiko Town, southwest Cameroon on the 25th of November 1967. Daniel Wilson rose to prominence with his unique style that blended elements of Afrobeat, highlife, reggae, and pop music. Daniel Wilson was a student of the famous theatre arts professor and playwright Emmanuel Gladstone Olawale Rotimi, simply known as Ola Rotimi, at the University of Port Harcourt, River State, Nigeria, at the Theatre Arts Department of the Faculty of Humanities. It was featured on this channel recently. Check out the link above. Daniel Wilson gained widespread recognition with his debut album, Me and You, released in 1991, which featured hit tracks like Ragamuffin and Mr. Ragamuffin. His music was characterized by catchy melodies, socially conscious lyrics, and infectious rhythms that appealed to a wide audience. Throughout his career, Daniel Wilson continued to release successful albums and singles, including Mr. Ragamuffin Man, Ojelale, Never Again, and Baby Me Show Color. He was known for addressing social issues such as poverty, corruption, and political unrest in his music, earning him acclaim as a voice for the people. Daniel Wilson, who hails from Okrika Island in River State, southern Nigeria, had his big break in 1989 when he released his third album, 999, in 1989. The success of the album established him as one of the nation's outstanding musicians, winning 3 awards at the PMAA Popular Music of Africa Awards in the Songwriter of the Year, Song of the Year, and Album of the Year categories. The album spent 23 weeks at the #1 spot on the Radio Rivers album chart, selling 1.9 million copies. The album included his street anthems, Gimme Calypso, and Strictly Reggae music. 999 marked his emergence as one of the most original and poetic voices in the history of Nigerian popular music. 2 years later, in this Okrika Ijo extremely talented musician released his 4th album titled Mr. Ragamuffin, which was released on the globally renowned EMI record label. The album was so successful that it sold a record-breaking 2.7 million orders before its release and became the first album by a Nigerian singer to debut at #1 on Radio Nigeria's top 10 charts. Mr. Ragamuffin had hit songs like Abortion, Give Us a Chance, Ragamuffin Soldier, and title track Mr. Ragamuffin, firmly establishing Daniel Wilson as the definitive songwriter of the 80s and 90s Nigerian popular music, a reputation that only increased as he became involved with Benson and Hedges' Golden Tunes tour, touring England and France with Gilbert Obo, who was his manager then, introducing his music to thousands of fans through the Golden Tones concerts. In addition to his musical career, Daniel Wilson is also known for his philanthropic work and advocacy for social justice causes in Nigeria. Today, he runs a string of bakery businesses and confectionery stores on the African continent, a legacy from his parents from the year 1973. Daniel Wilson Orunaboka remains a respected figure in the Nigerian music scene, and his influence can still be felt today through his timeless music and lasting impact on the industry.